Hi, Beck Mac here for Pops Art, and I am on Vulture Street in West End because this is where, as you know, Trace is opening tonight. So Trace is taking top contemporary artwork out of the galleries and into the public spaces, the shops, the stores, and all the other possibilities that 4101 has to offer. Now, I'm with an artist, Nicola, who has been exploring other aspects of 4101. Nicola, how are you?
Yes, well, thank you, Beck.
Now, you've been doing work that's been exploring and investigating green spaces in West End. Are there any left first? Because I don't see many.
Yes, oh, look, that's interesting. I just come back from Tokyo looking at green space there when I started this series of work, and it was just looked so green to me. It really struck me how green it looked.
Yeah.
And I noticed that a lot of it's that shared greenery, so it's public space combined with people's gardens that makes it that patchwork of green that we see.
Yep. And are you finding the same in West End, or that's your experience coming back from Tokyo?
Oh, yes. Well, specifically, I was looking at the areas of 4101, so West End and Highgate Hill and South Brisbane. That was the area I was walking around, and I made a series of work called Green Space. So it was looking at 4101.
And you spent some time discussing with locals their relationship to their green space, and what did you discover?
Yes, I spoke to community workers at the local garden and also the local architect, and the word that kept coming up was belonging, and that sense of participation that the green space really adds to the character of West End, and a sense of belonging and recognition of place. That greenery was quite important.
I guess that kind of, as you can see behind us, communal sharing, but you can still have your personal space within that public space.
That's right, yes. There was definitely that public and private, and there's a lot of hills in 4101. If you walk in the hills, you get that, that view of that patchwork of greenery, and you really see how connected it is. So the street trees and the nature strips, but also, behind the fences, people's gardens. It's that broad landscape, and just that sense of participation, that everyone's contribution sort of brings the green space together.
It's interesting because my yard is cement, and but I do have an incredible range of tropical trees like jackfruit and soursop. So West End does have a very eclectic sort of vegetation growing amongst the cement.
That's right, totally. Yeah, cactus to tropical trees and everything in between. Yeah. Totally.
Now, your painting, which is based from this series, is actually over here in Adwest Shoes and Baggage. Come over here, Nicola. So, because it's part of Trace, how do you feel about your work being taken out of the gallery and placed in over there in that shop?
Look, I think it's wonderful to see it in the local community and where the public can engage with the work. And it's a great project. To be involved in Trace is just fantastic, and to support that work that's being done by Community Plus. Yeah, it's great.
Now, next to your work is a Richard Bell. Now, you two have another thing in common. Not only are you in the same space, you've both been to Venice recently. Yes. What were you doing in Venice?
I was on a residency at the International Printmaking School. Okay. Yeah, so I spent 3 weeks there developing a body of new works of printmaking. Fantastic. Relief prints. So,
Will that be an upcoming exhibition?
Possibly. I'm still working on that, but yes.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. We've got the opening on tonight. So come down to West End. That shop closes at 5. It's now 5:15. But we planned this, and you can go and see Nicola's work. It's beautiful, and sort of give you a new perspective on West End, which is what this is all about. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much.